What's happening, folks? Kevin here from SportsBox Breaks, coming at you live Thursday night, May 2nd, 2019. We are busting open 2018 Panini Diamond Kings Baseball. This is the Choose Team case break number 15. Thanks a bunch for getting this one filled up, guys. Appreciate it. I almost filled a couple nights ago, just didn't quite get there, so tonight is the night. Who has who in the break? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Burley. Burley H on the Diamondbacks. The Atlanta Braves going to Brad B. The Baltimore Orioles going to Alan K. The Boston Red Sox, Richard W. Chicago Cubbies going to Jeremy B. Chicago White Sox going to the Hitman from Holland, Jan K. Cincinnati Reds, Marcus K. Cleveland Indians going to Greg Z. Colorado Rockies, Richard G. The Detroit Tigers going to Kip J. Houston Astros, Paul B. Kansas City Royals going to Robert T. Los Angeles Angels, Ryan D. The Los Angeles Dodgers going to Greg Z. Miami Marlins, Ryan D. Just to confirm, guys, we have two different Ryan Ds in the house. So the Angels that I just mentioned was Ryan D.E., and then we have the Marlins for Ryan D.U. So two different Ryan Ds in the mix on this one, just so there's no confusion. You guys know which teams you own. It's in your account page on the website when you're logged in. So Ryan D.U. for the Marlins. The Milwaukee Brewers going to Megan C. The Minnesota Twins going to Kip J. The New York Mets going to Paul O. New York Yankees going to Jeremy M. The Oakland A's, John R. Philadelphia Phillies, Ryan D. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Dave R. San Diego Padres, Paul B. San Francisco Giants going to Ryan D.U. The Seattle Mariners going to Travis S. St. Louis Cardinals, Mark C. Tampa Bay Rays going to Campbell S. for the Rays. We got the Texas Rangers going to Ryan D.U. Toronto Blue Jays, John R. And the Washington Nationals going to Alan J. Thanks a bunch, guys. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. I'm just looking at some of your messages there. Jeremy B. in the house. What's up, Jeremy? A downtown Christian Yelich. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Travis, always nice to walk out with money, man. It was actually really good. And then I'm like, you know what? I've got time. The girlfriend's out of town. She's been out of town for the whole week in Cabo for a work thing. So I ended up going to see the Avengers. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to roll this win into some 3 hours of sitting on my ass in a movie theater. Let's do this thing. That's the funny thing about these Vegas casinos, especially the local casinos. They all have movie theaters and bowling alleys and all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of a one-stop shop, if you will, for entertainment activity. All right, there's that. Get that box out of the way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and boom, right behind them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 boxes in total. All cards coming to you guys. This goes for those that are new with us. We were talking about it on Tuesday, trying to stall. I did like it. You know, I had low expectations, I'll be honest, guys. I have not been a huge fan of the Marvel movies in recent years. I think they just kind of like jumped the shark a little bit. It's all explosions and flying spaceships and all kinds of crap. But this one was a little different. This one had a little more like dialogue and, oh God, that noise kills me. Definitely a different vibe compared to the more recent Marvel movies that have been out. So I thought it was done pretty good. All right, let's go this way. I would say like 80% of that movie wasn't even like CGI. I mean, there was definitely CGI in like every scene, but like not in the CGI that we've all grown accustomed to at those kind of movies. Come on. Come on. There we go. So guys, we got like, I did a calculation before, right? So if we break the Score football tonight, that's 4,800 cards. If we break the Bowman Jumbo, that's 3,000 cards. So 7,800. This one right here is like 1,100 cards. So we're looking at nearly 9,000 cards across those three cases if we get this all broken tonight. And I feel like we're going to with the numbers as low as they are. Oh, Score's down to 3, guys. Travis is saying until 3 a.m. That's why I started up 90 minutes earlier than usual tonight. And I put, just a small lineup on the mix. Just to keep it real. I'm only human, guys. I'm only human. 9,000 cards is a whole lot. All right, there's our first box. Let's see what we got. What's our breakdown of this stuff again? I can't remember. Is it 1 auto and 1 memorabilia? It'll say it on the box, right? They changed up the breakdown from the 2019. Find 2 autos or memorabilia. So no guarantee that the 2 hits are going to be autos or memorabilia. Just 2 hits is basically the breakdown, right? They changed it up in the 19 product. And guys, if you're watching this and you want to get in more Diamond Kings, we don't have any more of the 2018, but we do have some of the 2019 on the site. So you can jump into the 19 product. All right, here we go. Again, all cards coming to you. So we're only going to showcase the stuff that's looking interesting. Red frame for St. Louis. The red frame is not numbered there. We've got a Goldschmidt Gallery of Stars. A lot of old school players in this one. Here's an Aurora of Pujols. Got a lot of spacers in this guy as well. Oh, Travis, our pleasure, buddy. Jason messaged me. He's like, oh, this guy got the monthly cash. Let me see. Yeah, New York and New York on this one. Posada and Sanchez, past and present, so New York Yanks on that one. We got a Grover Alexander, Nick Williams. And what do we got here? Harry Hooper, another red frame, old school action right there for Boston. Thank you very much, Travis. Appreciate that. 4 pickups and score. So, guys, we're getting low in the score football, down to 3 spots. We're down to 1 spot in the jumbo baseball, Bowman Jumbo. Jason still has the wax filling up on his side, but we got the jumbo here, and it's my final and only case of it here. I know Jason likes to pull this little maneuver where he won't tell you exactly how much inventory we have of certain stuff, but that jumbo is definitely my last and only case. All right, we got an Ohtani facing me that way. So sepia of Ohtani. Pretty cool. Angels in this one going to Ryan D.E. We got the 500 of Ortiz, Big Papi. We got an Aaron Judge. I don't know if that's some kind of SP or whatever. It's facing me the opposite way. And again, guys, I know there's different SPs and stuff going on and things like that happening in this product. I'm not taking the time to show you that, but if you guys know what they are and you know what you're looking for, understand you're going to receive all the cards anyway. So we got an Ohtani frame, and it's a black and white. So pretty cool. A couple of variation things going on here. Frame and black and white. So we're still looking for our 2 hits. And I think this is going to be one of them. We got a Kyle Farmer for Los Angeles. And that is going to be a DK Materials for the Dodgers. DK Materials dual relic. Dodgers going to Greg Z. Greg was already in early, hanging out on the Twitch side tonight. Kyle Farmer for you there, Greg. So starting off with the first hit. Got a Roger Clemens, and that's all right. There we go. How about a Roger Clemens for Houston? The Houston spot goes to Paul B. Nice dual relic material signatures with ink. 69 out of 75 bat relic piece on the bottom window. Very nice. That's our 2 hits, Clemens. Excellent, man. Got a Joe Jackson, Shoeless Joe. Trophy Club of Scherzer. David Ortiz. Got a Portraits of Ripken. And last little bit from this box. What do we got? Stanton right here. Spacer right there. Ty Cobb Portraits. Okay, guys, box number 1 in the books. Gotta make space for all my stuff going on here. Okay, here we go. Box number 2. Yeah, Clemens is pretty decent. Clemens is pretty decent. Okay, let's see if I can do this sound without being nails down the chalkboard. Oh, sound kills me. empty box. Yeah, guys, like our little Nightbot says there, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're hanging out and you're relatively new with us, or if you just stumbled upon our YouTube channel, watching the video after the fact, what have you, hit that subscribe. Let's keep that number building up. Helps the overall community effort of getting this stuff filled by having as many subscribers as we can get. I think we're pushing like 1,300 or something now. Which, you know, not too shabby for a breaking channel. I'm going to have 2 garbage bags full of pack wrappers going on here tonight. Although with 40 cards per pack in the score, I was watching Jason's first box. I brought up his video from last night. I was watching the first box that he did and seeing how he did it. I think he did like 3 boxes at a time, which like took, I don't know, man, took a long time for him to get through. My style is more doing 1 box at a time. So I'll probably be doing score that way, 1 box at a time instead of 3, but whatever works for you. Here's another red frame for Atlanta. Got a Goldschmidt Gallery of Stars. I'm going to try to go through a little faster now. San Francisco ×2, past and present. Got a Clint Frazier black and white. Got a Pujols /500. Here's Ohtani again. Ohtani shows up a bunch in this stuff. I remember we pulled some autos of his, too, out of this stuff in past cases. Red frame of Ohtani. Trophy Club of Mickey Mantle. Is this our first hit out of the second box? I think it is. A Carlos Correa. Houston doing great. Jersey Kings for the Houston spot again. Paul on that one. Paul B. with the Carlos Correa, Jersey Kings relic for the Houston spot, Paul. I remember when we first broke this stuff, I'm like, is this some kind of like special picture on that Dom DiMaggio? Got a Portraits Nolan Ryan. Got a Scherzer red frame. Martinez. Got the Aurora of Lindor for Cleveland. Past and present, which is Houston, Nolan Ryan and Verlander. Looking for our hit number 2, guys. Hit number 2, still hiding in here. Got some old school for Pittsburgh, the '500 of Ted Williams. Real old school John McGraw, Baltimore. Ohtani. And here it is, guys. This is going to be it. Carson Kelly, St. Louis. St. Louis, this one goes to Mark C. There you go, Mark. A nice material signatures, dual relic with ink, buddy. Carson Kelly, St. Louis, 93 out of 99 on that one. And again, guys, all cards coming to you. So as I'm kind of shuffling through these rather fast, it's only because there's, you know, I think like 1,100 cards in this stuff. Just trying to get through it at a pace. That's it. Got a Greg Maddux right here, Portraits. All right, box number 2 is down. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to offload this here stack of cards to my little side table. Make some space on my main break table. Okay. I'm sure Jason was talking about it last night, the sorting efforts that are going to have to go into that Score Football. Holy cow. That stuff, 4,800 cards, and a lot of them being college uniform cards, which, you know, as good as Jason is probably with knowing a good deal of those guys' teams, he's not even going to know probably 70% of them. A lot of referencing. Oh, Jeremy, exactly. I was telling her about it earlier. She was messaging me from the road. She's in her travels coming back from Cabo today. The whole Exotica, she's on the wholesale side now with Ray-Ban. The whole Exotica like wholesale side had this big outing in Cabo. So she's been there the whole week. I was telling her, I said, you're in for a bad one with this Score football. I was telling her that you had mentioned the Oakley HQ. Yep, she's talked about being there as well. She's been with them now, I think, 8 years. Did you work directly for the company, Jeremy, or did you work as like an outside consultant? All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. George Kelly up top, Rizzo. Got a Ted Williams. That's going to be red frame. I thought it was sepia for a minute. It's just the coloring of the picture. Consultant, gotcha. Gallery of Stars, Tony Gwynn. Got a past and present, Brooks Robinson and Manny, Baltimore on there, ×2. Got a Wagner, the 500 of Reggie. Finally, a frame. We got a gray frame to 99, San Francisco. San Francisco 76 of 99, Reyes Maranta, San Fran. So our first frame with numbering. All the other frames so far have been the red variety. Got a Josh Donaldson Trophy Club. And here comes our first official hit here out of this box. Mitch Garver, Minnesota. Minnesota goes to Kip. DK Materials, dual relic from Minnesota. There you go, Kip. And guys, probably when I get to the Score football, I know we like to rattle off the name of the owner as we get to the hits. Just a little accolade to give you a congratulations on the hit. But when we get into that Score football, I might forego doing that just to keep it going. 4,800. Jason got through his case. Red frame of Bryce Harper. I think he got through his case in like a little over 2 hours. So that means I'll take about 35 minutes longer than that because he goes through them a lot faster. We got an Ohtani Aurora. Another spacer, past and present, White Sox. Got a Victor Robles, black and white. The 500, Big Papi. And here comes something. I don't know. Is this it? It is. How about it? I said we've pulled some Ohtani ink in this before, and why not? This has been sitting on the shelf for a fair bit of time. Here's Ohtani, autographed to 49. Rookie signatures. The card has what appears to be like a little scuff or something above the S in the word signatures up top. Just showing you that as it comes out. Ryan D.E. is the owner on this one. There you go, man. Very nice. Very nice. Rookie signatures, 20 out of 49 of Ohtani. Congrats, buddy. Yep, Ruger, I'll do my best to reference each of the hits when it comes to the autograph cards that are in the college uniforms. Reference the NFL team that it belongs to. But certainly not going to be doing that on all the base cards and such. Babe Ruth, royalty. Trophy Club of Scherzer. So Ohtani ink, baby. Nice. Ted Williams, Arnado, Banks. Willie Calhoun. In fact, I've got my reference material ready, buddy. I've got the checklist and I've got the Wikipedia list of draft picks here in front of me too. Because a lot of these guys, I'm just not familiar with them enough yet to know if they were top picks or what they were. So I will keep that guy. I might even put it on screen. I'm thinking maybe I'll put it on screen. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We can look at it together. Nah, that'd be too busy. Thinking out loud. All right, empty box. I keep doing these the way that I don't want them. Ohtani to get back in the lineup? Yeah, right? Man, remember the fire on that guy when he was first coming in? I was saying to Jason the other day, I said, man, some of the Angels' prices were going so crazy last. Was it last year? It was last year, right? Yeah, last year was it. Just, holy crap, man. We've been doing this now. This is our 5th year going into it. And I had never seen a frenzy like that guy. Like, the frenzy that guy had was crazy. What was the player? Jason was talking about it from just years prior. Like, Strasburg, maybe? One of the Strasburg, like, superfractors went for something like $60,000 or something ridiculous, like superfractor autos. And he turned out to, you know, not be what they were expecting, so... Okay, here we go, guys. The Bay Stadium Club about $350. Now an RPA doesn't even fetch that. Yeah, yep. Crazy, the frenzy that he was causing in the scene at the time. It was pretty neat to see, though. I'll tell you that. Francisco Aurora. Okay, past and present. Cleveland there ×2. Francisco. The 500 of Manny. And is this something? Is this an auto right off the bat here? Dustin Fowler, Oakland, which is John. And there you go, man. John picking up a rookie signatures. And I stand corrected, guys. That's not a scratch on the card. Just going back to the previous Ohtani, that's in the design of the rookie signatures background. So that's not a scratch on the card. That's just the way the top of the card design. It's like a marbling or something appearance. So Dustin Fowler, Oakland, is the next auto up. There we go. 700 for one of his cards on the downhill slide was going for $1,000 a week earlier. Crazy, man. It's like the stock market. It's like Bitcoin. It's like cryptocurrency, right? Crazy stuff. Scherzer Trophy Club. I was watching a YouTube video about a guy who was one of the very first, like not like one of the first, but literally like one of the first 3 or 4 people that were mining Bitcoin back in 2009. He was mining it on a single PC with no specialized hardware, and he said he mined something like 7,500 Bitcoin over the course of like a pretty short period of time, because like the mining algorithm wasn't difficult yet. Like you were able to mine coin at a pretty easy pace. He had those 7,500 Bitcoin on a hard drive and scrapped the laptop that he used as the mining rig for parts later on and kept that hard drive in like a drawer. We got a Hoskins, red frame, black and white. And he mistakenly threw the freaking hard drive out. I'm not even kidding you. He threw the hard drive out with 7,500 Bitcoin on at the time that they were worth something like 800,000. They, of course, then went up to the point where the theoretical value of what the guy lost in those Bitcoin at their highest when they were nearly 20,000 per coin was something like $143 million. Never recovered it. Got a Greg Bird, DK Materials, dual relic here for New York. Greg Bird, New York. He even lobbied with the city to get access to the landfill and systematically, like, going into the certain depth of where the, drop from that particular drop would have been and the area that they were dropping in at the time and whatever. Like, he wasn't just looking to go in there and excavate a landfill. Like, he was trying to do it or trying to present it to them in a way that made sense, and they still would not give him access to it. So yeah, $143 million. I mean, not anymore. They're not worth $19,000 and change these days, but still several million. Tens of millions, probably. Here we go. Nice artist proof Nicky Delmonico for Chicago White Sox. Going to the Hitman. 15 out of 25 Delmonico. Artist proof. Yeah, that's crazy. There was like a spoof done kind of on that same line. If you watch the show Silicon Valley on HBO, there was a spoof done where the one guy who's like a tech billionaire but kind of a dumbass did something similar, like supposedly threw away a USB drive that was worth all kinds of money in crypto. And it showed him and the guys that are the main characters in Silicon Valley, like, perusing through the landfill to try to find it. All right, here we go. Yeah, in the early days of crypto, just as like a proof of concept, he bought a pizza, and I think he gave like a full 1 Bitcoin for the pizza, which eventually, went on to be like a $20,000 pizza. So, yeah, that's a story I remember in the tech world. A guy bought a pizza with crypto. My old boss back in like 2011, he had a mining rig set up. It was in one of these incubator buildings. Like, the company that we worked for was in an incubator building. So, like, you were getting free electricity. Not free, but, like, you paid a certain amount. And you got your office space. And I think in that incubator, because it was all brand new businesses, like, you didn't even pay electricity cost. Like, the building provided electricity and this and that. So he was taking full advantage of that and had mining rigs set up with, like, multiple GPUs and stuff. I think he was mining Litecoin at the time. You're like, didn't I tune in to watch baseball cards? Stop this cryptocurrency talk, Kevin. All right, here we go. All the old schools up top. We got a past and present, Brooks Robinson and Manny. All right, we got Andujar black and white. Got the 500 of Ernie Banks. What do we got? Harry Walker. Harry Walker, brown frame to 49. There we go. Nice one. Brown frame, St. Louis to 49. St. Louis again goes to Mark. Got an Aurora of Buster Posey. Spacer up top. Ruger, I've probably eaten 20,000 worth of pizza as well. Mike T, where you at? Speaking of pizza. Mike T owns a pizza shop. So Mike, I'm sure, has eaten probably multitudes of 20,000 of pizza over the years, right? Not that I'm implying anything, Mike. Just that you own the shop. All right, here we go. Brian Anderson, Miami. And this card is thick. I could feel the girth. That's what she said. Brian Anderson, Miami. That's pretty nice. Check that out. Rookie material signatures. 2-color patch on each. And numbering to 25, Miami. Nice hit. Ryan D.U. on the ownership of this one. 5 out of 25, Ryan. Nice hit. Brian Anderson, Miami. Nice dual relic with auto. Got a trophy club, Aaron Judge. Okay, what do we got? We got another relatively thick card coming up here. DK Jersey Kings of Killebrew from Minnesota. And check that out. 5 out of 15. Pinstripe. Good stuff, man. This product is solid. It's surprising it took as long as it did to fill up. There's just a lot of other baseball products that were taking the shine off this one. Minnesota going to Kip. Very nice, Kip. Brian Anderson. We got a Portraits of Nolan Ryan. Guys, Tier 1 is going to be coming out. We're going to be listing our cases of Tier 1. If you're not signed up on those email notifications, get signed up on them. That way you'll be notified in near real time when the product goes live on the website. Those teams are going to go fast. I guarantee all the hottest teams in that stuff are going to go super fast. So very competitive market out there to get those teams. Jump on into those email notifications. We got a Portraits of Ohtani. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you the link to it here. We have a feature on the website where you can receive an email and get notified when we list new cases on the site of anything. So it could be even stuff that's older in the market that we're doing a rehash of, like a second, third, fifth, 10th case of it, what have you. You can get notified of that. Red frame for New York, Tyler Wade. So follow that link and then sign your email address up and then just confirm it. It does require a confirmation to make sure that you'll start receiving those emails going forward. All right, guys, let me just offload these cards. If you wonder why several of the same breakers seem to always get the hot teams, that's why, because they're on those email notifications and they really follow that stuff. As soon as they see them jump in their inbox, they know enough to jump over there. Give me one sec, guys. I got to turn my fan on in here. It's actually getting a little toasty up in the break room. Okay, here we go. I have one of these Vornado fans. These things are awesome. I never had one of these things before. Recently got it. It's this tiny little desk fan. It's like yay big, like smaller than like maybe 8 inches in diameter. The thing cools down the room in like no time. They're crazy how good they work. All right, here we go. This will put us at the halfway point. 6 boxes in once we get into this one. Can't get this pack opened up. My girlfriend's down there in Cabo yesterday. She texted me. She's like, "Hey, I'm going over to the Mexican pharmacy. You want anything?" I'm like, "Okay, where is this conversation leading? Do you want anything at the Mexican pharmacy?" I'm sure I could think of some stuff. I don't know how I guess it didn't matter because she texted me when she was back in San Diego area. So she didn't get stopped at the border. Okay, there's our next box. Let me get these spacers out of the way, guys. These suckers are building up. Let me leave one for myself, just for a blocker. Okay, here we go. Donaldson, Robles, Springer, George Brett, the 500 of Ken Griffey Jr. Sweet, I know, right? Roger Maris, what do we got? Cameron Gallagher, Kansas City, red frame. More spacer love. Dallas Keuchel, Trophy Club, Houston. Is this our next hit? I don't know. DK, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Original Materials, DK Charlie Blockman, Colorado Rockies. That's going to Richard. Richard G. There you go, man. 51 out of 99. 51 out of 99. I like the way they present these jersey pieces and such in the little diamond style window. Hence the name Diamond Kings. Pretty neat. Got a Ted Williams. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati, Portraits. Guys, tonight's going to be our last session of the week. We're not going to be back again until Monday. We used to do Sunday sessions But we've kind of switched up our schedule recently. Instead of Sunday, we're doing Tuesdays now. So we go live again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So like 4 days, bang, 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 right in a row. Where we used to kind of split it up. We used to do Sunday, Monday. We would take Tuesday off and then do Wednesday, Thursday. But we've kind of basically just switched Sundays for Tuesdays. We feel it's kind of been working. So we'll keep going that way until further notice. All right, what do we got? Got a little Darryl Strawberry action? We sure do. Darryl Strawberry, Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, that's interesting. Keep your powder on your nose jokes to yourself. Darryl Strawberry, Los Angeles. LA Dodgers going to Greg Z. There you go, Greg. Darryl Strawberry, auto. Pretty good 12 boxes. Well, first 6 boxes so far, pretty sweet. Aaron Judge, sepia. Got a Mickey Mantle, portraits. Yeah, you don't see him too often, right? You don't see him show up in this stuff too often. Clemente, red frame. Got an Aurora of Buster Posey. Past and present, Cleveland. Got a Syndergaard. The 500 of Reggie. All right, another box is down. Let's go. Just showing you where I'm pulling these guys from. Let's go top left. Let's keep working this one down. All right, here we go. Darryl Strawberry. That's empty. Guys, we have 1 spot left in the Bowman Jumbo and 2 spots left in Score. I will bust open whichever of those cases fill up first, and it looks like Plates and Patches took a nice chunk out of that numbering. We were at 15 when we started. We're down to 10. So Plates and Patches is quite literally my only other football case I have here in inventory in Vegas other than the Score football, so that's why I put it on tonight. So Score is on there, Plates and Patches is on there on the football side, and the Jumbo case is on there for the baseball side. Plus the personal boxes, don't forget, we got Prism Draft Picks Football Personals. Bust open the full box for you, 5 autos per box. Okay, next box. Case has been pretty solid thus far. Let's keep that rolling. Got a past and present Dodgers, Gonzalez Bellinger. Got a Nolan Ryan. The 500 Ken Griffey Jr. Got an Ohtani again, this time brown frame to 49. Very nice. And it's got the name variation with the Japanese writing. So 47 out of 49, Ohtani with the name variation. Pretty sweet. Trophy Club, Seager. And what do we got here, guys? We got a Diamond Deco. New York Yanks. Who's got them Yanks? New York Yankees is Jeremy. Pretty nice, man. There we go. A little quad relic action. 2 bat pieces going on. Diamond Deco of Mattingly. And your numbering, 44 out of 49. Pretty sweet. Correa Aurora. Past and present, Posada Sanchez. Got an Ernie Banks. The 500 Eddie Murray. Is this it? This is it. Thomas Naito for the New York Mets. It's going to be our next one. So New York Yankees came in a minute ago. The New York Mets coming in right now for Paul. There you go, Paul. I know Paul's been waiting patiently for this case to go off, getting rewarded rookie signatures to 49, buddy. Rookie signatures to 49. 44 out of 49 for you, Paul. I know Paul was hanging earlier in the live chat. I think he might still be out there. Got a Bryce Harper Trophy Club. Portraits, Mickey Mantle. Got a Woodruff. Woodruff is falling right out of my hand. Woodruff red frame. Tony Gwynn Gallery of Stars. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati. Portraits, that is. Got a Gabby Hartnett red frame. Brian Dozier, Gallery of Stars. Both hits in the box have the same numbering, 43 out of 49, or 44, right? I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, 44 out of 49. You're exactly right, Greg. Now that I'm looking back. Yep, that's pretty neat. All right, guys, give me a minute here to offload. Doing the little shuffle, making space on the table. The Panini intern got one right. I would really love to see the internal operation and see... Guys, how about this? So one of our regular breakers, Jeremy T., who buys a lot of the high-price spots. Jeremy really goes for the gusto with these breaks. He was in a bunch of Flawless Football. And remember that sick Aaron Rodgers book? The Veterans book with the big NFL shield out of the neckline? How about this? It's encased in a magnetic, but U.S. Postal must have been pretty heavy-handed with it when they were shipping it. The magnetic arrived to him with like a spiderweb crack on it. I'm like, son of a bee. Like, you don't want to take that out of a factory sealed magnetic that has the Panini tape on it, because I think, you know, even if you provided it's like a different magnetic for it, you're kind of detracting some of the value off the card, right? So I'm like, you know, I wonder if Panini, if you reached out to them, explain the situation, would actually re-encase it for you in another one-touch magnetic with the sealed Panini tape. So speaking of Panini interns, we'll see if Panini makes good if Jeremy goes that route. I mean, we could certainly get a one-touch magnetic. It's just an Ultra Pro. There's nothing special about the magnetic itself. It's just that Panini tape they put over the top of the flawless pre-encased cards that you know, I wouldn't think you want to just re-encase it, right? But yeah, should be interesting to see. Blame Torian, I know, right? Torian, you and your postal carriers kicking stuff, stepping on it. I would think with a card that high profile, in a product that high profile like Flawless, that they would be accommodating and re-encase it for them. SBB tape just as valuable? Right. SBB tape, exactly. All right, here we go. I use my free eBay tape. That's one of the perks they give you for, you know, having an eBay store once per quarter. Here's a brown frame of Nick Williams to 49, Philadelphia Phils. So Philadelphia scoring a nice brown frame. The once per quarter they give you, I want to say, is it like, I don't know. Okay, I'll shut up for a second here while we look at this Mookie Betts. Boston on the board, going to be for Richard. And you're getting Nice, man. Mookie to 25. DK Materials dual relic. Little bat relic up top. 11 out of 25 on the Mookie. Yeah, when you have an eBay store, once per quarter, they give you funds that you can use toward, like, packaging materials and stuff like that. Their bubble mailers are ridiculously priced, so it's not even worth... You can only buy from, like, a certain catalog of stuff, but the packaging tape works out pretty well. So that's why you see Jason and I using that eBay branded packaging tape all the time, because it's free. Red frame for Atlanta. Ozzie Smith Gallery of Stars. Got an Ichiro Aurora for Miami. The packaging tape's actually pretty good quality. Chicago Cubbies ×2. Got a Ted Lyons. Ball Blackburn. We got the 500 of A-Rod. You know, they used to send out an email every quarter, Greg, and say like, oh, your free supplies are ready, and you would be able to click on the link. Jack Flaherty right here, St. Louis, and that's going to be the ink, guys. St. Louis is doing pretty well. St. Louis Cardinals going to Mark C. 84 of 299 rookie material signatures for you. He signed right off the bottom of the sticker, right? They do that pretty often. St. Louis on the board. Nice hit. But now you have to go into your My eBay, and the link is kind of hidden in there for like the free supplies. Like they give you a free credit. It's like a coupon code you could use, and then they let you shop through like a catalog of supplies, which is like eBay branded boxes if you wanted boxes, or the eBay branded packaging tape. Here's Ahmed, black and white. I'll try to find the link and I'll send it to you, Greg. It's a once per quarter thing, and if you subscribe to their eBay store, they give it to you. Unless they changed it recently, but I think it still applies. Here we go. Very nice. On this one, Ernie Banks to 25. Good stuff there. 19 out of 25, the 500. The best one of those we've pulled yet. Past and present. Yeah, I had to Google search it and find some discussion on the eBay forums as to where to find it last time, because they've started hiding it, and they no longer send out the email communication about it. I think in an effort to make you not redeem it, basically is what it is. So like, oh, if they're not redeeming it, then we're not having to pay that stuff out, so why remind them? Okay, here we go. Next one. Empty box. It's like their offers for like free listing prices and things like that. I rarely see those offers hit my inbox. It's only when you go into like eBay messaging and look at the specific emails that hit your eBay messaging from eBay itself that you'll see like 500 free fixed price listings this month. Activate here. Wouldn't have known about it unless I was in that inbox. So they do selective marketing on stuff they don't want you to see. All right, guys, this is box number 9. We have 3 boxes left to bust open. It looks like Bowman Jumbo just sold out, so that one will take us, I don't know, an hour and 15, an hour and 20 to get through that case. Nice, Greg, nice. Yeah, it's, you know what they recently did? They put a change in effect. We used to always list our eBay stuff as 5-day listings that automatically relist at the end of the 5 days if they didn't sell. It turns out to be a lot of insertion fees, like 10 cents times a gazillion, right? Because we have like 300 to 400 listings going at any given time. They recently changed them. Instead, they don't let you do 5 days on a on an automated relist. They do them as 30 days now. Jeremy B, what's up, buddy? I actually have it, Jeremy. Speak of the devil. Booyah. We got some coffee right here, and I got a Gatorade Zero next to me, too, so we're ready for the long haul, brother. We got a Joe Cronin, Boston, red frame. Otani, Gallery of Stars. But yeah, now if you have automated rules in place to relist a product after a certain amount of days, it just changes it to a 30-day or until sold listing, which is, I guess, good and bad. Like, it's saving on the insertion fees, where you're not getting insertion fees every 5 days, but at the same time, you're falling out of view because most people use the search feature on eBay and show ending soonest up top. So you're kind of getting buried down in the search by default if you're on a 30-day listing versus a 5-day listing. So, yeah. Joey Votto, red frame, Cincinnati. It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Dallas Trophy Club. Benintendi, Boston. So we pulled something for Boston a minute ago. Now we're pulling some more Boston love here. Diamond Kings, Benintendi. DK Materials, dual relic. So Boston scoring again. Got a Devers, black and white. George Brett, portraits. Trophy Club of Correa. Jackie Robinson, red frame. Jay was looking at the Aviators, the AAA team here in Vegas. Now that he's going to be coming out in like a week and a half. He sends me the link today. They're going to be in town that week, so he might be doing a little AAA baseball action. Best part about that baseball stadium is there's literally a casino on the same grounds. The Red Rock Casino is right on the same grounds as the stadium. So, you know, we might have the itch to get our gamble on. Okay, Matt Olson, Oakland coming up here. Oakland is going to be going to John R. John R. And this one's numbered, 61 of 99. We pulled some. Did we pull Matt Olson? We pulled another Oakland auto a short while ago. This one's a Signatures auto. Signatures auto to 99 for Oakland. Got a Trophy Club, Kluber. And here's Victor Robles for Washington. Washington Nats going to Allen. Allen J. That's pretty sweet, Allen. Check it out. DK Materials. Dual relic to 49. 31 out of 49. Nice little triple color up top. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue, and red down bottom to 49 for the Nationals. All right, one sec here, guys. We got our final 3 boxes coming up. Okay. Go in here. Empty box. So guys, we got a good I would say 4.5 hours worth of breaks ahead of us tonight. The jumbo case is going to take 90 minutes to a little bit longer than 90. The score case is going to take 2 to 2.5 probably. So settle on in, guys. Settle in. Make some coffee. Maybe get a nice cold 6-pack of beers if that's more your thing. We're in it. Okay, here we go. What's this? Box number 10, right? Box number 10 with 2 remaining makes 12. Yep. Here we go. Didn't plan the food schedule around this many breaks. Gonna have to grab something. I had to grab something like an hour before I got started. I'm like, I haven't eaten yet today. I keep some weird hours. We got a Herb Pennock, New York red frame. These red frames want to fall out of my hand every time. We got a Chris Sale Gallery of Stars. But yeah, I ate something, and I was like, man, if I don't eat something, I'm screwed. Got an Aurora card of Mookie. Past and present Cleveland. Frank Thomas. The Big Hurt. Red frame of Victor Caratini. Chicago. Bregman Gallery of Stars. Score shows sold out, so that might be... Okay, there it is. Yeah, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes for the spreadsheet to catch up to the on-site stuff. So the on-site will show it sold out faster, but I think we just caught up with the spreadsheet. So it looks like both of those are sold out, guys. So the Jumbo is going to be coming up next because that's sold out first. Then after that's going to be Score. Bobby Dewar and Pedroia, past and present. Got a Roger Maris. 500 Eddie Murray. Thanks a bunch, guys, for filling those up. Greatly appreciated. We got a Hoskins right here, black and white. Black and white. Taco Bell. Joe, what's going on, buddy? Joe, check YouTube, my friend. It's already been uploaded. I broke it as soon as I started the session. I was calling out to you, but I guess you weren't in yet. But I busted it open, and I've already posted it to our YouTube channel, brother. So go to the video archive on our YouTube channel, and you're going to see it at the top. Rhys Hoskins, Philadelphia. Red frame. I wish I could eat some Taco Bell. I've been back on no carbs again for the last, 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Here's Ahmed. Ahmed Rosario, New York Mets to 49. 41 out of 49. Rookie material signatures. Dual relic pinstripe up top with his famous Ahmed auto. 41 out of 49 for the Mets. Oh, you got it, Joe. Joe, more of those available. It was a pretty nice box for you. Pretty nice box. But it's up there, brother. If you want to catch it on YouTube, I made sure to get it posted because I thought that might be the case. I thought you might have been running late. So I wanted to get it out there for you already. Got a Charlie Blockman. Joe Morgan Portraits. Got a Jack Flaherty St. Louis. St. Louis silently crushing this break. The St. Louis spot going to Mark. DK Materials, dual relic right there to 99. 20 of 99. Jack Flaherty, St. Louis. Got a Nolan Ryan. Got a Portraits of Tony Gwynn. Max Fried, Wilson, and Babe Ruth. All right, guys, 1 sec. Man, okay, 2 boxes remain. Empty box. What's today? Thursday? Thursday. Guys, personals of the Prism draft picks available. That number doesn't update in real time. The personal boxes I have to manually input, so there were 14 as of starting this. It could be lower now. The other numbers up top above it, the case breaks, they do update in real time. Prism Draft Picks Football. Personals. 5 autos per box in that stuff, guys. Loaded product. The Contenders Draft Picks Football was so good that Jake and a couple of the guys just sold that sucker out in like 2 or 3 days. So thanks a bunch, guys, that stepped up. Jake especially. Jake picked up the final 5. Heart Attack Grill. Octuple Bypass Burger. Actually, I think last time Jason was out here about 2.5 years ago, he and his wife went to the Heart Attack Grill. And I think he said he got like really sick after that. He wasn't feeling great. I don't know if the food did him in or what, but Brandon Woodruff, red frame. The Octuple Bypass Burger with flatline fries. Is that the name of their menu items? Listen, I love me some good greasy food. I'm just trying to stay away from it right now. We got McCutcheon Aurora. Past and Present, Baltimore. Got a Roger Maris. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jason went there when he was here like December of 2016 was the last time they were in town here. And it was just prior to me moving here. What do we got? We got a Luis Gohara, Atlanta. Atlanta going to Brad B on the Atlanta spot, picking up an auto. Rookie Signatures auto of Gohara. For Brad. Congrats, Brad. I think if I'm not mistaken, Jason might have even gone to the ER on that. I don't know if that's some type of picture variation, but that looks different. You guys would know more than myself. Definitely looks different on that one, and it was facing the other way. Got a Tony Gwynn, Portraits, San Diego. Got a red frame, some old school action for Chicago. If you make it down there again, Travis, obviously we'll have to link up, but if you're down in the Fremont area, there's a bar that used to be really cool. It was right off on the Fremont East section over there. There's like a whole cluster of bars like the Griffin and a couple other places that are over there, which are really cool. They're cool bars. Got an Andujar, black and white. But there was one place called Don't Tell Mama. The gallbladder attack. That's what it was, Jay. Jay had a gallbladder attack going. There he is. He's listening. He chimed in. The Heart Attack Grill was like a trigger for you on it, right? But this Don't Tell Mama bar is a piano bar, but it's a piano bar / karaoke bar. It was a blast. They just moved it. We got a gray frame to 99 of Thomas Nido. New York Mets. Or is that Nido? Is that Nido? We pulled his auto a short while ago. They just moved it into the Neonopolis. So the Neonopolis, where the Heart Attack Grill and all that is at the base level of it. I think this Don't Tell Mama is in that complex now. Got an Altuve, Houston DK Materials. Houston going to Paul. Dual relic for you, Paul. Got a Verdugo. David Ortiz Portraits. All right, that's it for that one. We got one box left, guys. We're 11 boxes down. I'll do a hit recap once I finish it up real quick. Then we'll jump into the Jumbo, guys. Jumbo coming up after that. Heart Attack Grill. I've only walked by the outside of it. I've never gone in. All right, here we go. Last box. Good luck, guys. Let's get you on the board there if you haven't scored something yet. Grading exams, Jay? Gotcha. I put all the big boys on. I was, honestly, guys, I was like, oh, man, I don't think I could do the Jumbo in addition to the Diamond Kings, in addition to the score. And then I was looking at it last night. I was shifting around things on the schedule that made better sense for tonight's lineup. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. let's just get it broken. Because it was down to 3 spots on the Jumbo last night. Yeah, the Don't Tell Mama bar is awesome. It's super fun. The location that it used to be was on the Fremont East area over by like Evil Knievel Pizza. Evil Pizza. Now it's changed, I think, into the Neonopolis. Glad you did, Jeremy saying glad I did on the Jumbo. Jeremy, I'm glad I did too. I just don't know if my, I need to work on my cardio or something, because by the time I get into like that 5-hour mark on doing these breaks, I start going at the slow motion. Real bad. Real bad. All right, here we go. Last box, guys. This one's going to be over and done. I'll do a hit recap on it, and then we'll get into Jumbo. Got a Babe Ruth, red frame, Ohtani, Gallery of Stars. Jay pulled an Ohtani auto out of this one to 49. Here's an artist proof of Aaron Judge to 99. Aaron Judge to 99, artist proof. Got a Buster Posey, sepia. Everything's in slow motion? Yeah, when you're sick for sure. Got a Manny, the 500. Aaron Judge, gray frame to 99. And here it is. It's Clayton Kershaw. Guess what? Greg Z doing okay with those Dodgers. What do we got for you in this one, Greg? Little DK Materials dual relic. Dual relic of Kershaw. Greg doing all right with the Dodger spot tonight. Chipper Jones portraits. Got a Mookie. Red frame. Justin Turner Gallery of Stars. What do we got? Molina Aurora. Past and present. Here's Ohtani again. McCovey, the 500. And here might be, did we already pull? Yeah, the Kershaw was one of the 2 hits. So here's probably the final hit. Joe Musgrove for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh going to David. David picking up a signatures auto of Joe Musgrove for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 29 out of 99 for you, Dave. Pittsburgh on the board. Congrats, buddy. Final hit, final auto of the case. Unless they give us some bonus stuff in here. Correa. Walker Buehler. Ted Williams portraits. All right, guys, that is all she wrote. That was 2018 Diamond Kings, break number 15. Thanks again for filling it. I will do a hit recap in a second video. I got a whole stack of hits right here. So I'll do that in a separate video aside from the main video. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.